Hello, friends. If you haven't heard, this is the big news. The Joycatcher book. It is live and it is available for sale. You can get it right now on Amazon.com. I would love for you to pick up a purchase, but I wanted to tell you a little bit more about where this came to be and how this came out and why this is so important to me right now. Well, if you follow me for any length of time, you know that I own Step Out and Thrive Coaching. And the emphasis to Step Out and Thrive Coaching is really deep, transformational community, because I'm so tired of watching pastoral care leaders, especially counselors, especially missionaries, burn out because of all the isolation and overwhelm, because they're trying to do it all one-on-one when God has called us to community. But where are the safe places for those who are pouring out to receive? Well, they're right closer than what you think. And that's what we do mainly with Step Out and Thrive. We help people experience groups, but also launch groups of their own. So why do I bring this up? Well, I wanted to come up with a project like the Joycatcher book, which was all about community. I didn't want to go and write a book all by myself. I was really praying for the right person to come alongside. And big shocker, I can't draw. So this actually came up. It was actually on my podcast not too long ago. I had read this poem that I wrote during a really challenging part of my life. And somebody actually emailed me in and said, Bethany, that's a children's book. You should really get creative. That's a story that people really need to hear. Well, I took that to heart and I started thinking about it. And really long story short, I wanted to do something that would benefit the Charge Syndrome Foundation. For those of you that may not be aware, I was born with Charge syndrome, Charge. And for lack of all the explanation, each letter stands for a physical challenge of some sort. And there's so many amazing kids, amazing young adults that walk around with Charge syndrome. And it's such one of those amazing ways to live that many doctors walk away baffled because there's so many different things going on. If you know anything about me, you know that I have vision loss, I have hearing loss, I have a short right arm and hand, I have a pacemaker, I have balance issues, I have vertigo, I have tinnitus. There's so many things, so many challenges. But you also know that I love to skydive. In fact, if somebody else wants to go, please let me know, because I would love to go skydiving again. Sorry. Evidently I have ADD too, but I don't think that has anything to do with Charge. Anyway, back to what I was saying. The reason I did this book is to encourage those that are scared to try new things, to get out of that box, to quit putting labels on ourselves, but then also to encourage those to come alongside, and especially when you can see that life could look differently for somebody else, to tell that to them, to show them, to experience that with them. I want the Joycatcher to be something for both parents and adults, for both kids and teachers, for both communities, for churches, for anyone that just really needs a new way of thinking about and doing life. So if this sounds like something that you would love to bring into your church, into your organization, into your school, if you would love to have a reading, if you would love for me to come out and speak, if you would love to have a video, local people, if you're in the United States at all, you can reach out to me. And if you're in the United Kingdom, you can reach out to Lowri, who's the illustrator. And if you're interested in learning more about us and our relationship and our journey, I'd encourage you to stick around for the podcast. If you're watching this video live, the podcast will come out in a couple weeks, or hopefully by the time this video is released, the joycatcherbook.com will have the entire video interview with me and my illustrator, Lowri, and you can learn a little bit more about how the book came to be and why it's so important. Again, I would love for you to purchase this book. I would love to come do book signings. I would love to just come and read this book to kids, to adults, whoever would feel like this would be a huge encouragement to them and a discussion starter. So if you have any places that I can step out and thrive with the Joycatcher book, please let me know. You can reach out to me at Bethany at stepoutandthrive.com or message me here, and I would love to connect with you. As always, dare to do more than just survive. Step out and thrive. Be a joy catcher.